Okay, I just filed my tax return again with H&R Block for 2026. I already made a video here talking about my experience for 2025 and how it was for 2026. Well, I found that it was quite expensive. They charged me $405. And the way that they charge you is everything that they have to file for you, they charge you a certain amount. So in my case was not only my W2, I had some YouTube. I have another YouTube channel monetized. This channel made me $445 US dollars for 2025, and Google report that as a 1099 form miscellaneous, and they have to file that for me as well. They file that under Schedule E, which is royalties. And the good thing about that is that I have peace of mind that they are following some rules and understanding my situation as an immigrant, that I'm here in the United States for 2 years only. And my main purpose of filing with them is not harm my status here at anyway. So well, it's expensive, I can tell you, but hopefully they are certified agents and doing everything correctly. So and the refund, well, the refund was a good amount. I can let you know in another video why was that a good amount. And well, what to do with the refund? Well, I have 3 categories to consider. First one is pay off all your debts or credit cards, anything that has high interest that you can pay off with that amount of money that you are receiving, because interest is not always good. I have some credit card split payments that I believe I have 2 or 3 more to like pay off. I'll get rid of that because I look at this and well, it's not good. I don't want to control that. I want to get rid of that. And you can ask me, hey, you are teaching us and guiding us, and you have debt, or you have like split payments in your credit card? Yes, I'm human like you. I'm not a superhuman, not like any of those gurus. I'm a person like you, and I'm learning, and as I'm learning, I'm sharing that with you. So consider that. So first option, pay off all your debts, high interest credit cards and everything. Second option, well, if you don't have any debts and if you're okay, you can put this money in a high yield savings account. I am using BMO because when I opened that account, it had a good interest rate, which now is not that good. It dropped a little bit, but well, I already have that account, so I'm using that. I'm using BMO, and I probably put some money in there because I'm not using all the money to pay off my debt. So consider that high yield savings account for emergencies that you might have. If your car breaks or any emergency that you have some money. And third option, if you don't have any debts and if you don't have everybody has emergencies, but I mean, if you already have some money saved for emergencies, like 2, 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses, you can think about like buying some stocks or ETFs or any other options that are more risky but also can put more money in your pocket. And remember, Uncle Sam wants your taxes, but AnderSam wants your success. See you guys.